Hi guys, I'm Ryan from the London Craftsman. I am a furniture maker. I make fitted furniture for a living. Today, I'm going to be showing you 5 of my most valued tools of 2025. Don't go anywhere. Just really don't. Number 5. Coming in at number 5 is the Wolfbox Air Duster. This particular model is the Megaflow 200. It's a fantastic little air duster, although it is slightly on the high price. It's really well made, it's durable, it's nice and weighty, it's well thought out, and the power of this thing is exceptional. So it has 3 speeds, has a power button at the back. You can change the speeds at the back by pressing the power button. It has a button on the side to eject the battery. Battery also has a charging port on it, so you can just charge it on the fly. Comes with this really fantastic box, really well packaged. It fits nice and snugly within the box. To change the nozzle, you simply twist it, and it comes with 4 different shaped nozzles. Inside the box, you get 4 nozzles. You get the air duster itself, you get the battery included, and then you'll get the charging cable, the storage bag, the hard brush, and the soft brush within that little package there. And the spare batteries that come for it are the Megaflow 200B with 22.2 kilowatt hours capacity. Overall, I think this is a really good package for the money. So one thing for me is the actual power of this thing. It's awesome. So if I just put it on speed 1 by pressing the power button, bring it down to speed 1, it's pretty tepid, it's enough, and all you need to do is press the button once and it will just keep itself on. Speed 2 has got considerably more power than speed 1. Right, so with speed 3 it's a little bit different. You're going to need to press the trigger and keep it on, okay? It won't hold itself on, but this speed 3 is an absolute beast. Let's move all the way back, okay? We're about 4 meters away. Let's turn it on. We've got some paper down at the bottom. Let's see if it blows that out of the way. There we go. Also, look at my hand when it turns on. It really is powerful. So that is why I picked this as number 5. It's a really awesome little tool, great all-rounder, great to have for any job that you may have around the house or the workshop. Number 4. It was a toss-up between number 4 and number 3, but for me, number 4 at the moment is the Vico hinge jig. This thing just churns through hinges like it's going out of fashion. It's pretty awesome. It's very low cost. It's made out of aluminium. It's very well made. I've had this for 3 or 4 years and it's not decayed. It's not broken. It's as good today as it was when I bought it, albeit a little bit dirty. It's a very simple device that allows you just to hinge over and over again in the same position, giving you the correct spacings and also the fixing holes. Also, another great thing about this jig is that it's got these pins on the back that locates the actual jig up against the edge of your door, like so, with a hard stop. And what that does is gives you a 3, 4, 5 or 6 mil margin between the edge of your door to the start of your hole. I generally always have mine on 4 mil. As you can see at the back, they twist on and off, so you can just locate them wherever you like. On the jig is a toggle clamp, so you just literally clamp that toggle clamp shut onto the door. And from this point on, you're going to be using this section. Simply drops in because it's got the same shape, like so. This will be fitted inside of your drill. You're then going to drill out your hinge hole by plunging the drill bit. Once that's done, you're going to remove that. Before you release the clamp, you'll then fit in this section here. Again, it will locate in the same position. And you've got 2 sets of holes, depending on the hinge that you have. You've got 45 or 52 mil spacings. Just simply lift off. Use a 2 mil drill bit in either set of those holes, and that will give you your fixing holes here. So this section will give you the 35 mil hole, and this section here will give you the 2 fixing holes. When you're done, just simply remove the toggle clamp like so, and that is job done. Number 3. So for number 3, we've got the Easy Scribe from Trend. So I generally do all my scribes freestyle. I'm an old school kind of person. I like to just cut and scribe by hand using a bit of cardboard or just go by eye. But I was doing a job the other day. I was scribing around a bathroom cabinet and I had bought this. I thought I'd give it a go and it just made my life so much easier, and it kind of like just upped my game, and it just made me think, why the hell have I been making my life so hard for so long? So this thing will allow you to just scribe in all sorts of instances. There's so many applications for it, and it's very, very cheap, and it's very, very versatile. It will help you scribe your bits and pieces in a multitude of instances very, very easily. It does come with a nice handy box, okay, so you can just store it away, and some spare leads. It's not a pencil that attaches to the end, it's just a lead, okay, and it's fully adjustable, okay, in both ways on the lead, and the adjustability of the actual scribing jig itself. Turn this, it will just change the height of the scribe, and then when you don't need it anymore, it just places nicely inside the case. Just a nice, honest, cheap tool that's going to really help you out massively for not a lot of money. Well recommended. Number 2. And here we have it. We've got the Trend T18S. It's a fantastic piece of kit because it's so versatile. It can do so many things for you, and we do use it all the time. Any woodworking workshop needs a router. It's as simple as that. And this would probably do 95% of what you're going to need it for. So, pros of this thing: it's battery powered, it's got no cords, okay. The batteries do have indicators on the back telling you how much power you've got left. It could be a router as such, where you're holding it from the sides, because you've got 2 different bases. You can swap over the bases to make it more of a palm router by slipping it into this base, which turns it more into a palm router, do small, neater, more delicate work. At the moment, I've got a flute cutter in there, and that would be suited more in the base of this. So when I'm using this, I'd probably use a round over cutter. I don't want to go too far off topic, but when you are making nice pieces of furniture and you want 2 pieces to butt up against each other like so, you get that horrible sharp arris. It's called an arris. When you want to join 2 together, you want them to look nice. This 1.6mm radius cutter just ran on that edge will give you a nice, smooth, tiny little radius to join your 2 pieces together to make each joint look nice and neat and tidy. This is where this little palm router will come in handy, because I'll drop that cutter in this palm router and do most of my routing with this. So for me, I chose this as number 2 because of its versatility. It's battery powered, there's no cord, comes with 2 bases, and it comes with decent extraction if you need it. Overall, great piece of kit. Yeah, well valued in this workshop. And my most valued product of 2025, number 1, is my most valued product of 2025 is surely my own door jig. Right, so I know I'm plugging my own product here, but this thing is truly awesome, okay? What it does, it allows you to hang a cabinet door in the correct position, giving you the correct spacings and the correct height and depth of your door to enable you to just put it in place, rest it on your jig, flip over those hinges and screw them on. As simple as that. No more packing up of packers to get that door in the correct position for your cabinet. This jig will do it all for you. So I've got all my demo doors here. This is what I use for my hinge demos. This is my invention. This is my jig set. So this is the complete kit right here. It comes fully loaded up with everything that you're going to need to be able to hang those cabinet doors, whether it's full overlay, inset, or half overlay. This kit will do it for you. So it comes as a left and a right hand jig. Okay, we've got the shelf spacers and we've got the shoe spacers. This is kind of like the shoe that sits at the bottom that the door will rest on. It gives you the correct height because it sits on your cabinet in the correct position, allowing you to sit that door on the shoe here. If you need to raise or lower it for any reason, for example, you're fitting a whole load of doors, then you can use these shims, these extra spacers to put onto your shoe or your jig, as I like to call it, increasing or decreasing the height. This would be standard with the 5mm, so that is the standard height. So you'd always use that unless you want to drop it or raise it. The great thing about this, firstly, it comes as a complete kit, all boxed up, ready for you. It's 3D printed out of PETG, very, very tough. But the best thing about this jig, it allows you to fit on all 3 types of hinges. So full overlay, where the door sits completely over your cabinet. These hinges would be flat and look like this. Then you have an inset door, where the door will sit inside the frame. And this is what inset hinges look like. And we've got half overlay, where 2 doors need to share the same division, like so. 2 doors, 1 division. This is what the hinges will look like. Similar to the inset, but less of a bend. There is a comprehensive how-to video just here. Watch that. Saves so much time and effort. You can fit the doors on your own, on site, no need for 2 people. And it just makes your life so much easier. And they are my 3D printed door jigs. And they are my top 5 valued tools of 2025. If you want any links to these, they will be in the video description. And also the link to the jig will also be in the video description. That'll go straight to my website for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my products. Let me know what you think your most valued product is of 2025. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great Friday. I'll see you next Friday. Take it easy. Ciao for now.